Hi there, I'm Sharon Caddy. Thanks for joining me today for this edition of Open House. Now today I wanted to talk a little bit about decorating your home without breaking the bank. And this is something that people often do. They'll come into a space and you think because you move into a space you have to live with that space because that's what it looks like. And that's not the case. Now, you can go super expensive. Can I tell you, I looked at a magazine article, I won't say where, yesterday, and it was a kitchen redo and the appliances were $60,000. Let's not even get into the tile and the cabinets. The whole thing came to about $150,000. No, you can do it well, do it beautifully. And I happen to know someone who does that just the way I talked about, beautifully. Vickie Van Dyke joins me here, and now I've known Vickie for an awfully long time. We go way back.
Way back.
We go back to our radio days, but you've got kind of a new business going on here. Tell me about it.
Well, this is it. Cheap and cheerful interior design, because I'm cheap, I'm cheerful, and I get what you just said. You go into a space, you want to change it, you want to make it your own, but you just bought the house, you're tapped out.
Yeah.
This house we bought 4 years ago. Mm-hmm. It wasn't ugly, but it wasn't me. Yeah. And so we came in and step by step turned it into what it is right now. Mm-hmm. And then I started thinking about it, that people don't have ideas. People are scared of interior design.
If you make a change, there's that feeling of, even if it's just paint, which you can paint over.
Right. But I think also people don't know what they don't even know what they like.
Yeah.
Whereas for me, I know exactly what I like. I know right away what I like. Mm-hmm. For instance, look at the black, the bulkhead there. When I said to my partner, Richard, we're painting black, he was like, he's British, right? Oh no. And I said, oh yes. I said, it's gonna look amazing. And he said, we can't paint black in the kitchen. And I said, paint black, please, now. And luckily, he's very handy. So we got the black. Right. And then this was all oak. Traditional, what is that, 70s?
80s. It was big in the 80s.
It was ugly in the day that I moved in. Okay. But we can afford to change it.
No, there's the issue though. Can't afford to change it.
Not everything.
Right.
But you don't have to change the big things. Sometimes when you change all the small things around the big thing works. What we did, black countertop. This is the cheapest countertop you can buy at Home Depot. I'm not kidding.
But it looks fantastic.
Cheapest. Black subway tiles. They were also on sale. I think 80 cents each.
Oh my gosh.
Total cheap. Black knobs. These knobs on the oak were all stainless. Well, there was stainless appliances, but it really didn't work.
It didn't pop.
It didn't pop. But as soon as we did black, and black, well, the old oak was fine for 4 years. It was only last month that we finally saved up the money to have the kitchen painted white, which was my dream.
This is where I want to go, because I've done this with 2 homes before. And people, first of all, when you walk in, the first thing you're going to think is, where did you buy the cabinet doors? But can you explain the process to people watching, the repainting process? You didn't do it yourself.
Oh God, no. No, we hired a wonderful company here in Guelph. We took down all the doors, but they'll do that for you as well. They come, they take all the doors here, all the drawer faces, they take it all away for a week. They remove the finish, or they redo the finish, or they sand. I don't know, it was elves in another world doing that for me. And then they come, and all the stuff that's still here, that's still oak, they paint that. And then the next day they come with your doors and they install them again, and voila. I'm going to guess that the whole job cost under $3,000.
Yeah, I was going to say, I did a kitchen, slightly less cabinets, it was about $2,000.
And to replace all this,
oh my gosh.
I used to live up in Meaford, and I replaced a kitchen that was about a quarter the size on sale at Home Depot, and it was over $5,000. Yeah. So this is a really cheap and cheerful fix. And the quality, I am astounded. The quality is fantastic. I told this man, lovely man, I said I want high gloss. People are so afraid of high gloss.
Aren't they though?
I don't know why.
But it cleans well.
It cleans well, it repels dirt, and it shines. And I love it. And he was a bit reluctant, but I'm the customer. He did what I wanted. And then he came back and he said, you were right. It's brilliant. Same thing, our banister leading upstairs. When we moved in, it was oak, and we had ugly creamy colored carpet going all the way up.
Which looks old fast, doesn't it?
Very
Because it gets
old.
dirty and dusty.
I have a dog.
Yeah.
It gets dirty. So we hired someone to come and paint the banister. We wanted to do some things quickly, and we were going away. This guy came. He painted the banister black. Came home with. I said, I want high gloss. He said, oh, no, you don't. High traffic. No, you don't. I said, no, I do. He said, no, you don't. I said, okay. So we did it his way. Came home. First of all, he did a terrible job. Secondly, it started chipping right away. And thirdly,
no.
it wasn't high gloss. So we lived with that for a few years. Then we tore up the carpet. So Richard, my partner, said, now I'm going to do this the right way. Stripped the wood down to bare. Took him an entire weekend just
That's
to
a
strip
big
it down to
job.
bare. Then I heard from a girlfriend who's very clever. Do your base, do your black, whatever, and then top it with trem clad. You want that high glass.
Oh, the sheer clear finish.
No,
No?
it's like metal paint. Paint for metal, trem clad.
Oh.
But put it on wood and you get that shine, that gloss.
Smart.
And it wears. So our stairs going upstairs now are perfect. And they're glossy. And I will never again listen to a man.
You know something? I think
Never.
I'm thinking of a business name for you, High Gloss with Vickie, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, high gloss with Vickie. I
High
like
Gloss
that
with
too.
Vickie. Now, the other thing I wanted to sort of touch on was I've taken the walk upstairs, and the staircase is beautiful. Getting to the top of the stairs, though, what were you confronting when you came in with the upstairs of the house?
Well, carpet, first of all. Now, my partner, and you always have to, I mean, I could very easily say, I know what I'm doing. You're a scientist. Let me do this. But
Right.
at the same time, that's not nice. You have to take your partner's things, whatever they are, preferences. He wants carpet on his feet in the morning.
Okay.
And not just an area rug. He still wants the broadloom.
And you know what? A lot of people do, though, in the bedrooms.
In the bedroom. So we decided, okay, we're going to leave all that cream carpet in the bedroom. I saw the runner that I absolutely fell in love with, houndstooth. And there again, we talked about this. Sometimes you got to blow the budget. Sometimes you got to splurge.
Pick and choose.
Pick and choose. If you can go cheap here and cheap there, then you can maybe go more expensive over there. And it's a statement piece. Everybody that comes into your house is going to see the stairs going upstairs. And now we've got the high gloss banister that's black. And we have this amazing white and black houndstooth, but we have a landing. So what do you do with the landing? You can't match the pattern. Well, what is it called? Luxury black vinyl flooring.
Yes, and don't let the word vinyl freak you out.
Yeah,
It's
luxury.
gorgeous.
It's wearing so beautifully, and it installs like I could have done it like sticky.
You could do it.
Yeah, and I don't do stuff. I think, and then Richard does stuff. But anyway, that's what we did. So we have the vinyl on the landing. We have the vinyl on the top where it's like a satellite, and then it goes into the 3 bedrooms and the bathroom. And we've left that cream carpet for now.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
But you've done a great job with a home that was not ugly when you moved in, but wasn't you.
And it was dated. For instance, both bathrooms, the powder room and the upstairs 4-piece, dated, very dated. The upstairs, I can tell you, was an epic fail. They had tried to match 3 different shades of green, and they were all different, and none of it worked. And so one of the first things we did, and this is my recommendation, especially to anyone trying to sell a house, update your bathrooms.
Yes.
Because there's nothing worse than a crappy old bathroom.
Yeah.
So we did the upstairs bathroom, we did the powder room, and then eventually we finished half the basement and put in another 3-piece bath downstairs.
Beautiful.
So that we know for resale down the road is going to give this house a bit more bang for its buck.
Right. Well, what I like about what you're doing is you're giving tips that, first of all, like you mentioned, if you're looking to list and sell, these are things that will really make a difference in how quickly your home sells.
Right.
For sure. And maybe even in how much you get for the house, because first impressions really matter, and you can't get a second first impression.
Exactly.
It's really important. But I also love these tips just for if you've either just bought or moved into a house, or if you've been living and comfortable in that decorating you did in 1990.
Yeah.
It maybe is time to take another look.
Do you know what I do, Sharon? At night, this is my favorite place right here, and I'll be making dinner, and I'll have a glass of wine.
Oh, that's good.
And I like to look around my space, and you need to feel your space. And I know this sounds a bit namby-pamby, but it's really true. I look around and I will say, I don't like those candle things up there. I don't really know what to do, but I don't like that. Now I'm going to think about that. And then I'll start moving things. Or that guitar over there used to be by the piano, but then I moved the lamb chair to the piano and the guitar had to go somewhere else and then the palm tree had to go somewhere else. But it's like a giant puzzle to me that I love. When I finally think I have it right, I'll just sit here and survey my kingdom, my queendom, and I'll be like, this is my house now. And I think signature is huge. Make your home your signature, not the Sears catalog signature, not the room that you saw in the magazine signature. Just like, for instance, all this blush pink that I introduced. When I did that 3 years ago, nobody was doing blush pink, but I just had a feeling it was going to happen. And it did. It has happened now. Blush pink has blown up.
But you felt it in here.
I've always been a pink girl.
You are a pink girl.
I am a pink girl. And so I remember telling my son I'm going to do some blush pink, and he said, "Oh, Mom, you can't do that to Richard. He's a dude." And I said, "No, it's not going to be like." So I have a little.
It's not like Barbie exploded.
No, I have a blush pink chair. I have a blush pink pillow and a throw, and it's
now. Back to the people that are moving into a space or living in a space, and they know they want to change it, but they can't get their head wrapped around how to start, where to start, what they really want to do. That's where you can come in.
That's exactly where I can literally come in to your space and help. I have friends have a cottage where we like to go, and they said to me, "Can you please come and look at our cottage because it's ancient and it's ugly and we need it to be more updated and fun." And I said, absolutely. And one of the reasons I called my business Cheap and Cheerful Interior Design, not only because I like to do it cheap and cheerfully, but also I'm cheap. I do a lot of this out of love. And if I have friends or if I have people saying, "Can you just help us?" I'm like, "Sure, can you pour some wine?" Okay, I'm there. And so that's what I did, and I went and I said, "Okay, let's do this and that and the other thing, and then paint that black." And then I said, and then they had this ugly chipboard ceiling.
Oh.
And so I said, "Paint the ceiling black. Paint all the walls white and paint the ceiling black." And they're like, "Oh no, you
that
can't."
sounds cool.
It's awesome, and they love it. They love it. And then they painted all the window trim and door trim black. Beautiful. And at a cottage, they added some gray, they added some red. Everything pops. It looks
it's got
amazing.
Character.
Total character and fun. It's a cottage. You get fun.
So if people want to contact you and maybe bring some Cheap and Cheerful into their space, how do they do it?
Facebook, I have a page, Cheap and Cheerful Interior Design. Find me on Facebook, Vickie Van Dyke. Friend me, let me know. And I'd be happy. And I can also consult via Skype. I can consult via photos. It doesn't have to be, I'm in Guelph, if you're not anywhere close to Guelph, and you just want a consultation, let's Skype. Walk me through your house. I can tell you exactly what I would do with your house. I'd love to do that.
And she's so cheerful. In fact, be happy. It drives people crazy.
That's right.
Kind of a good motto. I like it. Well, thank you, Vickie, for welcoming into your space. And Cheap and Cheerful Interior Designs. Check her out. She's awesome. You're going to love her. And check back often. Lots of great videos coming your way on Open House with Sharon Caddy.